Are you weaker than a dog? It sounds harsh, but think about it for a second. Have you ever felt like your life is stuck? Not because you can't do more, but because you simply don't take action? Have you ever believed you have potential, yet your habits keep dragging you back? Do you promise yourself every night, tomorrow will be different, and then wake up and repeat the same old routine? The truth is, life doesn't change on its own. It only changes when you do. In a quiet rural town, there lived a farmer named Daniel, and his son, Ethan. Daniel worked from sunrise to sunset. His hands were worn, his body tired, but his heart still held hope. He believed that one day, Ethan would take responsibility and build a life better than his own. But Ethan was nothing like him. He woke up late, avoided work, and spent most of his time playing with his dog, Max. Max was always active, always ready, always moving, while Ethan kept delaying everything. People had already judged him. But Daniel hadn't, not yet. One evening, he stood quietly, watching Ethan and Max, and made a decision that would change everything. And what happened next? Ethan never saw coming. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe to Hope Tales for more powerful stories like this. Ethan's life followed a pattern, and it never changed. He woke up late, often when the sun was already high and his father had been working for hours. There was no urgency in him, no reason to rush. Everything felt like it could wait. He would eat slowly, then step outside with Max, throwing sticks, walking aimlessly, or just lying on the grass watching the sky. In his mind, he had dreams. Big ones. He imagined success, respect, a better life, but only in thoughts. When Daniel called him for help, Ethan always had the same answers. Later, Dad. I'll do it tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. Even Max seemed more active than him. Always ready to move, always alert. And somewhere deep inside, Ethan knew something wasn't right, but he kept ignoring it. Until one evening, something unusual happened that broke his routine. That evening, Daniel called Ethan inside. He didn't sound angry, just quiet. In his hand was a small wooden box. He placed it in front of Ethan and said, "Open it." Inside, there were 30 small seeds. Ethan looked confused. "What is this?" Daniel sat down and said calmly, "These are 30 days of your life." Ethan frowned, not understanding. Then Daniel pointed outside, toward the empty patch of land. "From tomorrow, you will plant one seed every day. Water it. Take care of it." He paused, then looked at Max, who was lying near the door. "And Max will wake up with you." Ethan almost laughed, but something in his father's eyes stopped him. The next morning, Ethan struggled to wake up, but Max was already at the door, waiting. For the first time, Ethan stepped into the field early. He planted the first seed, slowly, and as he stood there, he felt something strange begin inside him. The first few days felt heavier than Ethan expected. Waking up early was not easy. His body resisted, his mind kept whispering, "Just sleep a little more, it won't matter." But every morning, Max was already awake, standing by the door, waiting without complaint. Ethan noticed it. A dog, ready every day, no excuses. And him, always finding one. That thought stayed with him. One night, lying awake, he stared into the darkness and asked himself, "Am I really this weak?" It wasn't anger he felt. It was shame. Not because anyone said anything, but because deep down, he knew it was true. The next morning, something shifted. He woke up before the alarm. No force, no pushing, just a quiet decision. He went outside, planted the seed, watered the soil, and stayed a little longer than usual. For the first time, effort didn't feel like punishment. And that's when he noticed tiny green sprouts breaking through the soil. But growth had only just begun. Around the 20th day, things stopped feeling easy. The sun grew harsher, the soil felt dry, and some of the plants began to weaken. A few didn't grow at all. Ethan stood there, frustrated. "I've been doing this every day. So why isn't everything working?" Old thoughts started to return. Maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe I should just stop. For a moment, he almost walked away. But then Max came and sat beside him, quietly staring at the field. No complaints. No doubt. Just presence. Ethan took a deep breath. Not every seed had failed. Some were still growing, slowly but surely. He realized something important. Success isn't about everything going right. It's about not giving up when things go wrong. So he stayed. He fixed the soil, gave more water, and kept showing up. Day after day. No matter how he felt. And this time, he didn't quit. Because something inside him had changed. On the 30th morning, Ethan stood quietly in the field. The same land that once looked empty was now covered in soft green life. Plants moved gently with the wind, alive because someone showed up every day. Daniel stood beside him, saying nothing. He didn't need to. Ethan finally understood. Those seeds were never just seeds. They were discipline, patience, and the power of small, daily actions. He looked at Max, running freely, full of energy, always ready. And he smiled. Because now, he was different too. He wasn't waiting for tomorrow anymore. He had learned to act today. And maybe this story isn't just about Ethan. Maybe it's about you. Maybe your life is also waiting, not for a big moment, but for small daily effort. So ask yourself, what is your first step today? If this story meant something to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it.